going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at my entire graded card collection. So I know I did one of these videos a long time ago, but it has changed quite a bit. So I'm definitely excited to show you guys how it has changed over time. And really, the way it's looking now, a lot of my graded cards are either PC cards or there are a few higher end graded cards that I just don't plan on moving anytime soon. There are a few in here that are for sale, but I just don't think it's really the right time to move them necessarily. So that's really what it is now. A lot of, again, PC cards, and then a few higher end cards that I do plan on holding, maybe 5 to, who knows, 10, 15 years down the road. So definitely excited to show you guys this list. It has changed quite a bit over time. And honestly, as you can see here, I might not have as many graded cards as you would expect. Again, I have kind of, moved a lot and kind of moved towards, again, either PC cards or the very few cards that I do plan on holding long term. So we're going to get into that here in a minute, but I think this is actually the first video that I have put out since we hit 20,000 subscribers. So I do really appreciate that. I have to give you guys a huge thank you. If you have ever watched any videos, obviously if you are subscribed, if you've commented, liked any videos, that really does help the channel out. I cannot thank you guys enough. We did do the live stream this past weekend and did all the prizes. So if you did, come and check that out, I do appreciate that as well. And I do also want to apologize real quick for the lack of content. Just hasn't really been a lot of products releasing, not a lot going on in the hobby right now. I haven't been getting a lot of submissions back. And again, not a lot of products that I'm interested in personally right now. I'm hoping Optic Retail will release soon, and I can bring you guys some videos of that. And then I do also have a card show tomorrow in Louisville, Kentucky that I will be going to. Hopefully I can get 1 or 2 videos out of that, which that will actually be on my birthday. I'm super excited to be able to go to a card show on my birthday, so that should be a lot of fun. So if you are in the area and you plan on going to the show, come and say what's up. Wish me a happy birthday. I would appreciate it. So real quick, before we do get into it, I think we do actually have a giveaway from our Optic Hobby Box last week. So let's go ahead and pause and do that, and then I will be right back, and we will get into all of my graded cards. All right, guys, so we are ready for our giveaway on the last video. Did have the Steven Adams and the Giannis from that Optic video. So I do have that one pulled up. Let's go ahead and get that link, and we will pull that over in Safari. And let's paste that in, filter duplicates, and get our comments. And I think we got a pretty good amount on that one. We got, wow, 353 comments, so I do really appreciate that. And now let's get our winner and see what they chose. That's gonna be Nick. He said, I just love the look of these cards. All right, man. Well, congrats on that. If that is you, make sure to send me a DM on Instagram or an email with your address. And also, if you wanna let me know which card you want, I'll get that shipped out. And now let's get back to our video. All right, guys, so now that the giveaway is out of the way, we are ready to go ahead and get into this list of graded cards. As you can see here, I do have 5 stacks of cards here, and it is mainly broken out by player. I thought about doing it by grading company, but there are a couple that I have, like, just one of that grading company. So I went ahead and broke it out by player, and then this big stack over here on the right is pretty much just completely random. And as you're gonna see in the video, there are a lot of grading companies. I've definitely tested out a lot, so this should be a pretty good look if you're interested in what any of these grading slabs look like. This is gonna be a good video for you. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the stack on the left, and then we'll move our way to the right. And real quick, again, it is by player, and the biggest stack, you could probably guess, eventually it's definitely going to be Nwora, but it is not Nwora right now. So you guys will see who the biggest stack is of graded cards here in a minute. But first up, we do have a Giannis. This is one of my absolute favorite graded cards in my collection because it is the Mosaic Genesis parallel, which is one of my absolute favorite parallels of any product. Love this card. It is a true gem. So Giannis Mosaic MVPs insert Genesis, and then Another one of my favorite cards. A lot of the Giannis graded cards are some of my favorites, but this is the only Giannis auto that I do have in my collection, so this is definitely one of my favorites. Another one out of the prior year Mosaic, Prism Mosaic, PSA 9 there. And then we do have another Giannis. This one is a PSA 10, and this is a personal pull, so another one of my favorites. This is the gold out of 10 out of Chronicles from last year, so really like that one. And then another one of my favorite inserts is the stained glass insert. And this one did get a min gem, but still a 9.5. So very cool card there. And I think that one, no, I was gonna say I thought it was a personal pull, but I actually did buy that on eBay and grade it myself. And luckily it did get the 9.5. Next up, this one is actually the biggest stack of, one player that I do have of graded cards of one player, if I can get it out. But first up, we do have the Lamar Color Burst from Phoenix, not to be confused with the Color Blast. So Color Burst, this one is a PSA 9. And then our first HGA slab, I would probably say this is my favorite HGA slab. The Lamar Jackson checkerboard. Was honestly a little surprised that this one did get a 9 just because the centering is pretty decently off. Let's see, centering got an 8.5, but I do like how HGA and I think Transparent also does it where it's a little bit different from BGS. They just take the whole average of the scores and average them out. Whereas, if like centering got an 8 for BGS, the highest grade I believe it could get is an 8.5. Could be wrong on that, but I do like how HGA just kind of takes the average. But very cool Lamar there, checkerboard. And then this one did get a 9.5. This one was actually crossed from a PSA 9, which is very, very surprising considering how tough they do grade. But not a big fan of the color match here. I definitely should have went with the card parallel, the red there. The purple and the red kind of clash in my opinion. But this was actually, I think, for my first ever HGA submission. So I had that one for a very long time. And then another Mosaic Genesis. This one was actually a personal pull. I think my wife actually pulled this. But luckily this one did get a PSA 10. This was part of the best grading submission of all time. I sent in 8 cards and they all came back as 10s. A couple others from that submission you'll see here soon. But next up, Lamar Optic rated rookie PSA 9. Prestige Heroes, very, very cool insert here. This one is out of 50, but this one got a 9. And then this one was actually a gift. I don't remember who gave me this, but the Lamar Jackson Luminance Blue, this one got an 8. But again, this one was a gift. Can't remember where it came from, but cool card. I do like Luminance a lot. And then the final Lamar card is from last year's Select. This is the Dragon Scale, numbered to 88. So this year 67. I guess last year was 88. So BGS 9 on that one. So that does it for the first stack. And I'll kind of try to keep it moving here. I don't want this to take too long. But next up, we do have a Sekou Contenders Optic Red Wave out of T-Mall. That one did get a 10. Hopefully Sekou can turn it around with the Nets because I do have some really, really nice Sekou cards. This one is the Interstellar to 49, Spectra RPA. Love the Interstellar parallel. Need to pick up a Nwora of that. And then Optic Choice True Gem 9.5. And then next up, we do have some DiVincenzo cards. So this one was a gift. Shout out to Pat Lyon. Lion_cards on Instagram. He had 2 of these. We graded them. Both got 9.5s, and he gifted me one, so I appreciate that. The white Mosaic to 25. One of my favorite rookie DiVincenzo cards, the Optic Blue Auto. This one is to 49. That one got a 9. And kind of don't really like the color match on that one either. That one, the blue doesn't match the blue, and the green and blue kind of clash. So that's definitely not my favorite. But DiVincenzo Optic Checkerboard. This one was a pop one for a long time. Honestly, don't know if it still is. But I graded this. This is one of the very first graded cards I had. So had this one for a very, very long time. PSA 10. And then this one was a gift, actually. Someone gifted me the card, but then I graded it myself. I thought it looked okay, but did get an 8.5. This is the rookie prime materials to 10. So this is the gold. Did get an 8.5 on that one. And then this was a national pickup. Got an AI auto. Once PSA does open more services, I will probably crack this out and grade it with PSA. I just don't like the 9 auto. I think auto grading, in my opinion, is just so stupid. Who cares if it's streaky, it's off, it goes off sticker? Who cares? I hate the auto grade. It makes no sense to me. But then we have Montrez. This one is the Ruby Prism to 350 on that one. And then next up is our Jordan Nwora stack. So starting out with transparent grading team. This was a gift from them. They sent this to me for free, so I do appreciate that. As you see there, TGT, got the 10 on that one. And then we got a bunch of HGA. As you'll see, a lot of the HGA slabs I have kept are PC cards. I really think that's kind of what HGA is. I think they are a PC company. I really, really like the slabs and just makes the cards look amazing. So 9.5 on the Court Kings Nwora. That one was a recent submission, as well as this one, same video. 9.5 on this one from TGT. And then we have some Contenders Cracked Ices here, both 9s on those. Those are numbered to 23. Very, very cool cards. Love those. Got a couple 9s there. And then Donruss Gold Auto to 10. This one did get a 9 as well. And our lone 9.5 from HGA is the Green Explosion out of 89. Shout out to BSB Sports Cards for pulling that one in a break. And then next up, these are just some random SGC cards. These are all from a recent submission that I just, honestly, it's probably a pretty good time right now to move the Easton. I might actually try to move the Easton. If you're interested, let me know. But the others, I'm definitely holding until the World Cup gets a little closer because they are soccer. But the Easton is the Dragon Scale, numbered to 67. So if you're interested, hit me up on that one. I think with him starting, might be time to move that one. But this one came from the National. Christian Pulisic. I love this one because it is in the USA jersey. So I feel like this one could be a pretty solid card once the World Cup rolls around. Then we have a Bellingham. That one is the Aqua Speckle 10. And a Doku Purple, again, out of Merlin. And then finally, a Pristine Musiala. So this one is not going anywhere anytime soon. Awesome card there. I don't know if it's still the only pristine out of Topps Finest, but it was, a few weeks ago. So it would be pretty cool if it still is. But next up, we have another one from TGT, Jadon Sancho, 10. And then very cool card here, Mason Mount. Love the color match here. I think they did a really, really good job on this one. 9.5 on the Mason Mount. And that one did get the True Gem. And then love this one, the Spectra White Sparkle LeBron 9.5. Very, very cool card. Absolutely love that card. I actually graded that one with BGS, and the person who graded it, we were able to work out a deal. So very cool card. Landry Shamet Select Zebra PSA 10. I picked this one up on eBay a long, long time ago for, I remember, like $40 and graded it, and they got a 10. Still waiting on him to make a little noise. That value hasn't gone crazy on that one, but very cool card. And then again, this one was from one of the cards from my best PSA submission ever. 100% 10s. Joe Burrow was one of them. The rookie scripts, PSA 10. And that was actually a personal pull as well. And then we have the Luis Robert Topps Chrome Black to 99. This one is available. This one is on eBay. So just haven't made a deal yet, but excuse me, that one is available, as well as this one. I have gotten a few offers on this one, but nothing, not quite where I want to be at on it. But PSA 9 Herbert Dragon Scale to 67. Again, it is available, just haven't worked out a deal on it quite yet. And then I think the lone Pokemon card, this one is the Topps Chrome Charizard Spectra. I used to have these when I was a kid, and this card right here just really takes me back to childhood, collecting the Topps Chrome Pokemon cards. Love that one. And then this one would be, top 1, 2, maybe 3 graded cards in my collection. Love this one. The Roger Federer Leaf Auto PSA 10, number to 5. Again, this one was a national pickup. So very, very happy to have that in the collection. And then next up, Jeremy Doku, another one that I'm holding on to at least until the World Cup. his market kind of took off in the Euros, so a lot of talent there. So we'll see what happens with him. Donovan Mitchell, PSA 10, Black Velocity. And I was actually kind of surprised when I put all these together. I think this is my only Donovan Mitchell graded card. I did actually recently sell the Prism Red, White, and Blue rookie. So I think this is the only one I have left, which is a little surprising. But as you can see in the back, I do have a nice kaboom back there. So next up, Luka, Contenders Optic Superstar. This one is also available. If anyone's interested, this one is on eBay. And then another one of my favorite cards in my collection, the Luka Prism Mosaic Blue. You guys have seen this plenty of times. I have a big card there. And then the only BGS 10 that I do currently have, I did have a Bobby Witt Jr., but I was able to sell that one. But still have the Kobe White My House Hollow BGS 10. And then random one here, Trae Young rookie card. This one is out of status, the Aqua. This one did get an 8.5, so this one was graded pretty tough, but still have that one. And then Ja Morant Flux Blue, which I did see Flux is going to get their own product released this year, which I'm pretty excited about. Was a big fan of Flux, so that's cool. And then we got a couple Zions to end this out. We have the premium stock shimmer variation. I did actually consider throwing this in the recent fire packs, but I think this one is actually going to end up being a very, very rare card. The PSA 10s, I believe there were only like 4 or 5 at the time when I checked last, and not many 9s either. So I think this one could actually end up being a pretty valuable card. So decided to keep this in the collection for now. And then the very last card I want to show is another Zion, again out of premium stock, red shimmer. This one is numbered to 88. So a nice low numbered Zion rookie card, PSA 10. Feel like you can't really go wrong there. Probably smart to hold that one for a while and see what happens with Zion. So that is going to do it for the graded card collection. Again, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. It's been a very long time since I made one of these graded collection videos where I showed all of the graded cards I have. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was definitely fun to kind of put all these together and go through them because I, just don't get to see all my graded cards every day. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Again, I do have a show tomorrow, so we'll have some content from that coming very soon. So that's going to do it for this one, and I'll see you guys soon.